Hi everyone, Linda here. Okay, so it's time for Life Cues number 19, and the question is, how are you reducing your footprint? And that, your footprint on the environment. So what I want to do is draw a big circle, and I think I'm going to use one of these to do it. And this is going to be the earth. And yeah, I'm going to make the grid lines too if I can. Not all of them, but just some of them. Just to kind of make a kind of an earth here. The major thing on this one is going to be my picture. What I want to do is I want to put a picture or draw my car on here, because for the last 2 cars I have bought hybrids, and I made a conscious effort to do that. It wasn't, oh, the gas prices are going up too high, and it wasn't about that, because the gas prices have been so fluctuating that I really couldn't consider that. You know what I mean? That didn't matter about the gas prices. That was my way of talking my spouse into it, and of course he had to calculate it all out and figured, well, if you had the car 10 years, that would pay for the difference, but that didn't matter to me. I kept insisting on having a hybrid because I just really think it's important to really try to use less gas in these, in our cars. This car looks like it's going the wrong way. This is really supposed to be the front. Well, that's right. And my car has this funny little antenna up here. So that's a aerial antenna. Has nothing to do with a hybrid, but I really, really love it. I love the car. I love how it drives. I love that I feel like I'm doing a little bit for the earth. And this car is an Avalon. The last car the first hybrid I had was a Prius, and I loved my Prius. I mean, you have to have a pencil that erases good, and this one does. Okay, so cars aren't something I draw very often. So now I gotta figure out what I want on the background. I'm gonna try this watercolor for the whole page. And this paper is this multimedia paper, so I don't know what's gonna happen. This is great stuff, this watercolor. You don't have to put water in it. It's got plenty of it in it. And it was really inexpensive, as I remember. And I have this one that's real glittery, gold. And I have this blue one. And then I have a silver one. And they're from Blick. Blick watercolor. Brilliant Intense. Single stroke. May be used or diluted. And then, it says it washes out of most fabrics, so that's good. This does have a little glitter to it, too. It didn't go through my page, which is cool, but my page feels really thin now. I should have masked that off, because my car is red. I think it's called your carbon footprint. That's what it's called. I do a lot of things. This pen's kind of bothering me because I'm sitting here thinking, yeah, I'm talking about my carbon footprint, and this pen has got this metal outside. It's got all these different layers, and those are the things you have to think about, like the little juice boxes that, we get for kids. I had someone come and speak to my students once during the time of the year when we study recycling. And those little juice boxes have like all these different layers in them that don't break down, and they're just very bad for the earth because you can't recycle them. At school I used to get so mad because they wanted the kids to at the lunchroom. We had to teach we're trying to teach the kids to take care of the earth, and yet at lunchtime, plastic knives and spoons because the metal ones, they would fall in the trash, and the school had to keep buying new ones, and so they went to plastic, which is terrible, and it just drove me nuts that we teach all year not to, how to recycle and not to pollute the earth and all that stuff, and then here they're giving them these things, and I was like, ugh, made me crazy. This is planets. I mean, Earth. I know. It's not very good, but it's okay. Countries. These are countries. So I think it's really important to set good examples for our kids by how we recycle, and explaining to them that the juice boxes and the little Lunchables that are so much fun really are bad for the earth, and that we can make our own, in a container that can be washed and reused. So anytime you can reuse it. So that's, like these white pens that I have, instead of using those, I should be using, where is it? I should be using my little bottle with the paint in it and writing with it. I mean, that's one thing I could do to, and, get rid of those little pens. But I know my handwriting's so crummy that the pen really helps. But see, I mean, this white's a lot nicer. And I think it's just acrylic paint I put in there. I should label things, shouldn't I? There's lots of things I should do. But so I try to do things like that. I don't use things in aerosol cans. So I think we all try to do a little bit. Oh boy, look at my silks. It's all funny looking. It's a good color from my car though. Let's see if it'll. We have recycling that, they pick up. In fact, today was recycling day, so they picked up the recyclables, which are metal and glass and some plastics. This is a black gel pen. Make my tires. And yes, I do get great gas mileage. So then, I think I want to make footprints now. It looks so dark when I'm looking in the video. I put some of my homemade washi tape on there. Well, this one isn't. This is leftover from cardstock when I cut off the pieces from my homemade backgrounds for my pocket letters. I have some pieces left that I wanted to use. So recycling all my paper junk too is really a good way to recycle. This is just a little piece of paper that was on my desk, and I think what I'm going to do is cut a little flag out of it and put it like that, and like this, maybe like this and like this. That way then they fit. And then I've used up the junk on my desk. Oh, I'm looking for the glue and it's sitting right smack dab in front of me. I really think this was a great question, Monica. I really think we can help each other save the planet, because, you know, some of us think, you know, we're doing a good job, but then somebody else does something else that's a good job. Like Monica was saying how she unplugs everything, and I know that that's important, that that's really good. And of course, you know, I forgot about it. I have not been doing that, but now that I heard Monica say it, that's going to help me remember to do that more. And so by doing these life cues and sharing what we do, I mean, I know everybody can't get a hybrid car, but if we'd start, you know, going after the manufacturers and telling them, no, this is what we want. I went out and I made a rubbing of my hybrid car off the corner of the car. I just took my colored pencil and went over it. I know Monica was also talking about Bath and Body Works, I think it was, and their hand soap. And I'm so proud of Young Living. That's a company that I buy all my oils from, and I guess I sell them. I don't really sell them because it's cheaper for people just to sign up, you know, and they can sign up under me. But their hand soap, and that's all I use in my house, it has a foaming pump, but you can buy, you know, big bottles of refillable soap, and that's another way that I feel like I'm helping the environment. I just want to see if I can lighten that red up, because everything looks so dark. I just wonder if I take this pen. I always think this is like a magic pen, this white picket fence marker by Tim Holtz, because a lot of times when you go over something with it, it kind of, yeah, see, it bleaches the color. As it dries, it bleaches the color. So if I make like stars in this blue, and now right now you probably can't see anything, but as they dry, it shows up. See how that kind of lightened up my car? So it was real dark red. Now it's kind of a lighter red. All right, so there you have it. Life Cues number 19. How are you reducing your carbon footprint? And mine is by driving a hybrid car, but also by trying to buy things that are going to be good for the planet. All right, everyone, thanks for watching. I can't tell you enough how thankful I am for Monica and these life cues. They are really great, and I'm having a lot of fun with them. So thank you, Monica, and thank you, everybody, for watching. Bye-bye.